Welcome down to the Tech Desk, and in today's video we are going to be turning our Xbox Series S or X controller from this to this, with the green faceplate and the green buttons on there. Okay, so this is a relatively easy mod, okay? So the easiest part is going to be the Fascia, and the kind of like the more difficult part are going to be the buttons. You can do them separately if you want to, but I'm going to be completely refreshing the front face and the buttons. So you need two packs. You need the pack that comes with the shell. It could be any color. I've gone for the Xbox green because I think it looks smart. And then I went for the matching button colors as well. So we've got the X, Y, A and B, and I'll leave links down below where you can get hold of them. And I always have a discount from Extremerate, so if you want to go and buy it from their website, you get a discount as well. So that's what you need, and they both come with screwdrivers and prying tools, which you can use if you want to. No issues with that, and a load of spare screws as well, which I haven't needed in any of my builds with the spare screws from Extremerate, because usually the ones in the controller are okay, but you get that, which is always nice. But I do recommend getting a couple of things. So this is a magnetic map, so we can put them all on there. We can put all our screws on there so we don't lose track of them. And then one of these as well. So this is an electronic precision screwdriver. It's just dead easy. If you're going to do more than one mod, I suggest getting this. So this will do it for you, and it's even got a little light on it there like that, with all of the appropriate attachments in there. And as you can see, I've got my prying tool. So you will need the prying tool. The prying tool is used a lot in modding the Xbox controller. Okay, so I think that's everything then. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the mod. And the first thing to do is flip it over, take the flap off and take your battery pack out. I'll use the Venom battery pack here, so yours will probably be the official one, I don't know. And then grab your prying tool, and you're going to be taking these two side panels off. So this bit here and this bit here. Okay, and they are just clipped on, they're not screwed on, so there is just a bit of brute force. And the way to do it is pulling that trigger down, getting the prying tool in there, and then just forcing it upwards until it clips out. So I've just clipped out of the front there, the prying tool down the side like that, and then we're off. Okay, like so. It will be difficult, but don't worry, okay, just keep at it. Same with the other one. Pull the trigger down, throw that in like that till it clips, work your way down the side, just pulling it off with your fingers like this. Okay, it does take a bit of effort, don't worry. Okay, then we're out. Now once we're at this stage, we're going to be getting rid of 5 screws. So there's one there, one under this sticker, one there, and one in there. Okay, so use your tool out of the pack, otherwise get your precision tool and get the specific one you need. First up, I'm going to take these 4 out, that one there, that one there, that one there, and that one there. So to get those 4 out. Then once we've got the 4 out, remember we've got a 5th one in here somewhere, so it is not too hard to find if you kind of poke around, and you will need to just pop into that sticker like so, and you'll be in it. Okay, so the screw was in under the sticker, almost right in the middle. Okay, so once we've done that, you'll almost feel that the front and the back can come off, so we'll take the front off. Now, if you were just doing the front shell, that'll literally be it. You can plonk that on now if you want to, and you can screw it back up. Entirely up to you, but we're not going to do that. We're going to carry on and fit these so it's a little bit more. And then what you're going to do is take this back bit off. So this will, again, just come off. And put this to one side, just keep it safe because we're going to be putting that back on. And then flip it over and take the 2 thumbsticks off. There'll be no resistance to them. Again, put them to one side because you'll need them later. Right, now we're at this stage, we're going to take these 2 flaps here. So it's really easy to see with the white one. With the black controller, it's a little bit more difficult to see. But you see that white bit there and that bit there? Just take those flaps off there like so. Ping those up like that. And then this front bit comes off. Okay, so put that to one side. And then with this, again, it's easy to see with the white one, that hook there, just gonna undo that hook like that. Well, that was a bit easy. And then this will just come off, okay? So pull it, roll it to one side, and then it will come off. So there's your LB and RB, and take them off again. Put that to one side just so we can keep that. Put that back on. Next up, roll it over so you see the circuit board, and these two bits here, these two gold bits there, that one and that one, you're just going to pop them up, okay? So just get your prying tool again, just gently pop them out, okay? Both of them. And we're going to be taking 2 screws out of here. That one down there. And that one down there. And they are actually smaller than the one we've just used. So if we just keep that one there, because we know that's for those, we're going to dive into our box just to get the next one down. Again, your screwdriver will be in the pack if you don't want to use that. And then we're going to pop these 2 screws out. Then once those screws are out, they're seated on a couple of prongs. If you just pull it, it will just pop up. So therefore it's a little bit looser now, okay? You want to kind of keep this, it's attached by a load of cables there. Keep them attached. And what I found was, if I could show you this, I kept it like this, so it was at a right angle to the other board, because we need to take out a bunch of other screws. We need to take out 6 more. There's 1 in there, 1 there, 1 there. And then the other 3 are there, there, just under there, and there. Really obvious to see them when you've got it in front of you, because they're silver screws on a green board. You can't miss them. So pop those 6 out. So once that's done, then there's a little black piece here where the 3.5 goes. Take that off, because we're just about to take this board up, and this is where it gets a little bit fiddly, okay? So if you can see here, if I take this up, you can see that, let's move this one back out of the way and lift this one up and over. You'll see that this rubber bit here gets stuck to this board. This happens a lot with a lot of controllers, whereas it's the membrane between the buttons and the sticks. So just take that off, but just remember we've got to put that back on, okay? So when you fold it up, just take that out, and let's fold this out of the way. Here are where the buttons go, okay? So we can pop these out. Let's do one by one. So that's the B. So we're gonna get the B from the pack, the green one, and we're going to pop it in. And the good thing is it only goes in one way, okay? So if you put it in and it doesn't quite sit down flush, just keep moving it around, because it can only go in one way. Now let's do this one next. That's the Y. Let's get the Y out and pop that in. Next one is X, and then the final one is the A. Pop that one in like so. So now all the buttons are in there. We need to put the circuit board on, but first up, make sure this is on first. So get it not this way, the kind of like the flatter way, I would say, with the black bits. You need to put this on here. So press it onto the buttons really simply, like so. So we're going to put this board on this way, okay? So with the USB port pointing to the top, and this hole cut out kind of like bottom left, so to speak, if you're looking at the controller. So just place that onto the board, and once that's on, get that flipped up again, because we're going to be putting those 6 screws, so these 6 here, back into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so get the 6 screws back into those. Then once those 5 are in, just make sure that these 2 black cables are above this board here, these 2 ones with the gold bits on the end, and then just sit this one down, and it will just sit down on top of the other one, making sure that the sticks are through on the other side, because we're going to do 2 screws now. We're going to put the screw back into there and the screw back into there, the far side hole, because if you look, it will be seated on this black pin in there, and then the black pin in there, and the screw hole is next to it. So get those 2 back in. Now what we can do is we can just turn it over just to make sure that the buttons are all pressing nicely as you would expect. We which they're all doing. So then flip it over, and we're going to put these 2 gold ones on. It is really tiny, but it kind of makes sense. You can do it with your fingers if you want. That's what I'm going to be doing. Putting it on there, and then it's just a case of pressing it down. Okay, so next up, once those are on, get your back piece and just going to lay it on there like so. No force needed, just lay it on. And then we're going to be putting the triggers back on. So remember these 2 pieces that we took off? We're going to put the bumpers, and that's literally a case of just snapping this bit in here and this bit in here to the side. So if you just kind of line up, you can't really go wrong. Pull the triggers down, keep them like that. Place that in there. It'll all be finally seated, and all you can do is just press it in. That's it, done. And then this bit, it only goes one way. You can see with the hole and the USB. Pop that in there and just clip that onto there and clip that bit onto there like that. Okay, really, really simple, that bit. Just a little bit of force, and then you can see that your bumper's working and your triggers are working fine. Next up, grab your thumbsticks and place them on. They can only go one way round, so just put them on, twist them until they get seated. Easy, they're in. And then next up, we're going to be putting this, the green face plate, on there like so. Once you've done that, we need to spin it over, and we're going to do the 5 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5 in the middle there. So get those 5 screwed in, but remember we will have this smaller one here. We need to change this for the larger one, and then get those 5 put in. Right, so once that's done, last bit to do is these bits, and they just literally clip on. So you're just going to push it on like so, and then do this bit and clip this on like so. Put your battery on, and then we're done. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing in the next video is I'm going to be changing those buttons in there and the back as well. But in this video, I just wanted to focus on the buttons and the faceplate. Although I don't think this looks too bad with this, but I think I'd prefer those to be green and the back to be green as well, which we will be doing in a later video. So if you like and subscribe, we will be doing more Extremerate videos on the Xbox controller. Okay, I hope that's been of help for you. Please do like, please do subscribe, and until the next video, bye-bye.